Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. This setup is a little bit different because I'm not feeling that great and I didn't want to go through the process of getting my usual setup ready to film. So this is what we're dealing with today. I actually kind of like it a little bit if I organized back there a little bit better, but again, because I'm not feeling great, this is not a super original video idea, but we're doing another of the video series, I guess, where I talk about my 10 favorite comebacks from groups that I love. And today we're going to do NCT. I know nobody comments on my videos, but let me know if this looks appealing, other than I know that looks messy because that's just my makeup and printer area, as you can see. But I love my grid and I never really get to show it off. Does the lights being on make it look better? I don't know. Number 10 is chewing gum. I liked chewing gum a lot, actually, and I know a lot of people didn't because of how like immature and like weird it was. But I really appreciated it for what it was. And if you've watched my other videos, it's really obvious that I am an advocate for letting young idols grow naturally, or just idols growing as people naturally and not forcing anything. So I liked how youthful it was because every member of Dream was so young when they debuted. I liked that they did something younger, and that was really the point of Dream in general when they started out. I don't really know if they've changed the concept of Dream very much, but I loved chewing gum, and it honestly grew on me a lot because I didn't really like it at first. Number 9 was Seventh Sense, and again, I didn't really like this song when it came out because I wasn't an NCT fan when they debuted at first because I had some grudges in my brain, but I grew to love Seventh Sense and it became one of my favorite songs, which I find kind of surprising because it's not, I don't know why it's surprising. It's not my typical taste, I guess, but also I just miss this kind of thing for NCT. I loved Seventh Sense, or I love it so much because I think it has a really nice flow to it, and I honestly don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to music in depth like that, but I know what I think sounds good, and I think Seventh Sense has a really nice sound to it that I would like NCT to do again, if they haven't. I feel like I haven't heard anything else that sounds like it, but I don't know. I loved the music video. It was so appealing visually and everything, and the members all looked really nice, and I don't really have anything negative to say about it. Number 8 is Simon Says, and this is a newer one, but to be honest, I thought I didn't like this song. I thought I wouldn't like this song. NCT, or just 127 in general, has been doing a lot of experimenting with different music genres and different like aesthetics and things like that, and I haven't been a fan of all of it. But I opened my mind a little bit for Simon Says, and I thought it was going to be another like regular situation. I really didn't like regular that much. Spoiler alert, that won't be on this list. Simon Says really grew on me as I was watching it. I went into it, and as I was watching it with this mindset, like, okay, I'm not gonna like this, but I'm watching it because it's NCT. And before the music video was even over, I think I was pretty convinced that I liked it a lot. And I listened to it a lot. The music video is so weird as shit. I still don't understand it all that much, but it was nice to watch. Yeah. Number 7 is Boss, and this one honestly surprised me when I put it on my favorites list because I wouldn't really put Boss in my favorite songs list in general. It's on my favorite comebacks list because of the concept and everything as a whole, but it's not that the song is bad or anything. It's really not. It was the first appearance of Lucas, so I love it for that. But I don't know, I guess I was kind of disappointed that you had changed a little bit. I don't know. I know none of the subunits are really like set in what they're going to be doing, I don't think, like concept wise and everything. They're just geared toward different audiences basically. But Yu's whole thing back when they did Seven Sense was like so good, and I was like, I want something else like that. Like, it doesn't have to be exactly like that, but I want something similar. And because Yu isn't having as many comebacks as 127, I was expecting their next one to be like super hard hitting, and not to say that it wasn't. It was very good, and the choreography was awesome, except for one part that I find really awkward. I just wasn't, I was expecting a little more from it, and that's why it's kind of lower on the list. Although you'd think with as much as I'm talking negatively about it, it would be a little lower, but the song itself kind of saved this, and the styling. I was like, yes, that's some good styling. So the music video was also really good. I was just, I don't know. Number 6 is We Young, and honestly, I could have probably put this one up a little higher because there's nothing wrong with this comeback at all. Other than maybe line distribution? I don't know. I don't actually remember it being that awful, but I love the music video, I love the choreography, I love the styling, I love the song, I love all of the members. Just, I love this comeback. And it's not my favorite dream comeback, that one's coming up still, but it's pretty close. I don't even know how to describe my love for it. It's just really good. I'm just not realizing that I messed up my list and put one comeback on here twice in 2 different spots. So I'll have to insert something when I'm editing to talk about whatever song was supposed to go in number 5. I apologize because I hate doing this kind of thing, but I don't remember what song was supposed to be here originally, so I'm really sorry if that makes the video less enjoyable. It's my bad. I will take total responsibility for that. Okay, so the comeback that was originally supposed to be at number 5 is one I'm not totally sure counts as a true comeback, but since I did a similar kind of thing in my 17 video, I figured I would include it even if it doesn't count because it has a music video and everything. But number 5 is Black on Black, and I loved this honestly so much I can't even explain it because I love that all 18 members were involved, and even if they didn't all get like a part of their own, which would have been like a friggin' 10-minute long song, I still really liked the idea that they were all in the music video. It was cool that it was like mostly made kind of as a rap song, so you know, the rappers got their time to shine in it, as opposed to having most of it dominated by a vocal and then having like small rap parts. It was like, I can't really even remember if there was a huge vocal section at all. There might have been, and I'm just having a brain fart at the moment, but I really liked the idea of Black on Black and having all of the members doing what they're super good at all at once and seeing them all as one big group, which we don't get to see often because they're always broken up into subunits. The music video was super simple and not really anything to like analyze, but I also just really liked it because of that. The simplicity made it, I think, even more badass, and the fact that they were all in black, and I just loved the whole package. I don't even know if that made any sense, but that's what I have to say. Number 4 is my first and last, and this is my favorite dream comeback of all time. I love this comeback. I don't know why I love it so much. I love the song, and the music video is really cute. The styling was not great. It wasn't awful, but there was something about it that I just really liked, and it was really endearing. And I think the dance sequence, the part of the choreography when they're all on the ground and they make like a star around Jisung, I think, and then they kind of all like push in at the same time. I just love it so much, and that move alone is pretty much why it is where it is on this list, but also because it's my favorite dream comeback. I had to put it up really high. I love it a lot. Number 3 is Fire Truck, and yes, I realize this is probably going to get me a lot of like, what? Not a lot of people liked what was done with Fire Truck specifically because of the styling, but I love the song. The song is the killing part for me. I can overlook the horrible styling for that. I can overlook the insane line distribution or lack thereof because the song was so good. And the music video was honestly super creative and I loved it. So that was another thing that put it up high. Jaehyun's hair for this era was on fire. So like I had to pick it. Regardless of how bad the styling for Yuta, Winwin, and Taeil was, Jaehyun and Taeyong looked so good. I'm still on the fence about if I found Haechan's hair super unfortunate or not. But it wasn't... okay, you know what? There are worse things that have happened in K-pop than Fire Truck. Okay? So I'm not mad at it because the song was so good. Number 2 is Limitless, and this is my all-time favorite NCT song. Maybe not, but like I love it a lot. It was the song that was responsible for me discovering NCT in the first place, so it has a special place in my heart. I've listened to this song so many times. I don't think there was ever actually like an official music video, because there was the version where it was literally just them dancing in 2 different outfits, and it wasn't really ever called a performance video, was it? I don't know. And then there's the weird music video thing where it's like all trippy and like glitchy, and I never really liked that because it hurt my eyeballs, but I really wish that this had an awesome music video. But even without it, it was a pretty good comeback. And I'm trying not to be biased, but I probably am because it's my favorite, like one of my favorite NCT songs. Again, there was some unfortunate styling going on. Mark's hair wasn't terrible, but he had it. I'm pretty sure because of, was it My First and Last that was around that time? I think so. He was doing both, so his hair had to like carry over. And then there was Taeyong's pride and joy little hair ring things that he thought of and was so proud of, but not a lot of people agreed that it looked good. So I'm like on the fence about that. But regardless of styling and the fact that Yuta probably couldn't see the whole time that they were filming, the song was good, the choreography is awesome, and I don't know, it's just good. This is the fun part where you get to find out what number 1 is, and I'm always really curious if people guess what number 1 is going to be before I actually reveal it, but I feel like this one might be pretty easy. I don't know. It's easy to guess my taste by now, I think. But number 1 is Touch. I love Touch so much because it's literally like right up my alley with concept and everything. And again, I don't remember the line distribution being that great. I can't actually recall if Winwin even had a part. But I loved the styling. It was so cute and like soft and pretty and just nice. Some of them looked like old men, and I mean, that's okay. You do you, but like, why? I loved the music video. It was playful and fun and just yes. But the song is just so good, and I love it so much. And I can't explain why, but I do. And that's it. That's my whole list of my favorite NCT comebacks. If you want to know how I pick each one, how I decide what goes where, I explain it in my EXO and I think my 17 videos. Was it EXO and 17 I did for EXO? Definitely I explained it. I don't want to go through all that again. Just explain it, repeat myself. I hope this was enjoyable and maybe got you kind of interested in NCT if you weren't already. I highly recommend them if you're looking for a new group, because it always feels like you're watching different groups because they have so many sub-units. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go play The Sims because that's what I do when I don't feel good. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.